I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Village Board for August 8th, 2017. Please join us for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Village Clerk, would you please call the roll?
President DeSimone,
Here.
Trustee Carmona. Here. Trustee Franz,
Here.
Trustee Jaworska,
Here.
Trustee Lomax,
Here.
Trustee Penicola.
Here.
That's 6, we have a quorum.
At this time, we have a couple public hearings and presentations. First, we have Bensenville School District 2 with a check presentation.
Dr. Stelter's here to present that check.
Yes, President DeSimone and Village Trustees, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you tonight. Wanted to present the Youth Coalition with a check for $3,067.54 for their support and volunteerism at the annual carnival in Town Square. I'm really thankful for the team supporting us, and it helped all our fundraising efforts at the carnivals. I just wanted to present this check, and thank you so much for the opportunity to work with the village here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Steve, grab some pictures. Thank you, Doctor.
We also have Robert Morris Graduate School of Management here with a presentation.
President DeSimone, Village Clerk Quinn, Board of Trustees, Village Manager Sumners. My name is Panarea Bakutis, and I'm representing the Morris Graduate School of Management, a division of Robert Morris University, and I'm here with some really exciting news for the residents of Bensenville. The residents of Bensenville, we are offering them an education opportunity to earn an MBA at the Schaumburg campus, so close to home. As a thank you to the Village of Bensenville for continued community support, we are offering a scholarship at 50% off tuition of the entire degree. Again, that's 50% off the entire MBA degree for the residents of Bensenville who have been here for a minimum of 1 year to earn their MBA. This program offers classes within a flexible evening schedule and Saturday mornings, and it is designed for students to fit college into their lives. To earn a master's degree, students may attend either full-time, which is 2 classes or 2 evenings per week, or part-time, which is 1 evening per week, or that Saturday morning. Our MBA degree is well regarded in the Chicagoland area. We were ranked again in the top 5 by Crane's MBA Guide last year, but we were ranked number 3. 1 was University of Chicago, 2 Northwestern, and 3 Little Old Us. So we're very proud of that accolade. And as everyone knows, in today's economy, an MBA is more vital than ever to go after those more desirable employment opportunities and, of course, for career advancement. The programs offered at the Schaumburg campus are an MBA in management and an MBA in the accounting finance field. The upcoming class start is September 25th, allowing more than enough time to contact us for residents to have their questions addressed and to receive the information that they would be seeking. To the village president and staff, I am asking for your assistance to help get the word out to the residents of Bensenville through whatever communication avenues are used to ensure those residents interested in a higher education degree are aware of this unique opportunity. In the flyers before you, I do have a phone number posted, which is at the Schaumburg campus, but I may also be contacted directly, 708-226-5353, which is at my office at the Orland Park campus. Does anybody have any questions for me? And yes, it is as good as it sounds.
Yeah.
We just want to thank you. We've had a long partnership with Robert Morris University. Your athletic teams are still here, and that's a great partnership. So this is a goodwill example of how that partnership works both ways, and we look to continue that partnership long into the future. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity for our community and for even our Fenton High School students who, are going to be graduating, going on, getting their bachelor's, and then from there, looking at graduate schools too. I think this is really awesome. So thank you so much.
Thank you, and we're very proud to offer it to Bensonville, so thank you for that.
At this time, I also have a proclamation here in front of me. This proclamation is honoring the Bensonville residents Joe Eltman and Joe Simoncelli, who are state championship hockey players. Whereas the AWFM Renegades High School hockey team celebrated their hard-fought state championship victory on March 17th, 2017, and whereas the Renegades hockey team is made up of players from Addison Trail, Willowbrook, Montini, and Fenton High Schools, and practice and play at the Bensonville Edge Ice Arenas, and whereas Joe Eltman and Joe Simoncelli are both Bensonville residents and were Fenton class seniors at the time of their victory, and whereas Simoncelli overcame the challenges of having a serious illness when he was younger, and whereas Eltman had to receive a wake-up call because the team was doing so well that they got complacent. And whereas these two talented state hockey champions from Bensonville plan on continuing to play their sport they love, Simoncelli will play at Central Michigan University, and Eltman will be hitting the ice at Illinois State University. And whereas the state hockey championship has brought positive recognition to our village, community, and Fenton High School, now therefore I, Village President Frank DeSimone, together with the Board of Trustees, do officially congratulate Bensonville residents Mr. Joe Eltman and Mr. Joe Simoncelli, Renegade Hockey State Champions, and call upon all citizens, government, agencies, and parents to join us in congratulating these two exceptional Bensonville athletes. Presented this 8th day, August 2017. Congratulations.
The mayor will come down and present it to you, and then we'll get a picture. The mayor will come down and present it to you, and then we'll get a picture. Great work.
At this time, we'll move to public comment. Does anyone wish to address the board? If so, please approach the podium and state your name. Do we have public comment?
Yes. Karen Baylog.
Right up to the podium, please.
Head to the podium, please. It's on.
It's on.
It is.
I'm not into technology. I don't look at my phone when I'm walking down the streets. I would give information endlessly. They wouldn't have to even turn it on. Well, anyways, the issue is, my concern is, since you are new on our team, Mr. President DeSimone, and the rest of your committee, I've been writing endlessly since I moved here in 2010. I walk around a lot and I observe a lot. Never got a BMA at college, but something keeps pushing me since I'm retired to see what is going on. The one problem I notice is with the last president of Bensonville was Solo, and we talked a lot. And we have a problem with the railroad crossing because the signs were put up after 2.5 years to achieve that in front of two chefs facing the track saying there is no whistle blowing. It was never facing the train coming in across York Road. And I never noticed that for a long time. The trains are noisier than ever. And I live in back of 11 West Green. We have 18 units in a condo, just not as big as Linden Towers. We're on this side. There's a problem with all the construction I've noticed is going on, which keeps me from crossing Irving Park without a car but walking. With the 2 lanes, it's easier now. I just walk in front of the cars. And they stop because there's a stop sign up ahead. You know, the lights change. Well, to make a long story short, I could make a long story long and not short. We need to put on York Road and crossing over the tracks on both sides. I have an idea that we have to put a sign up there for all the traffic that backs up during the construction time. That they should put a sign facing both sides of the track on York saying, please put your car in neutral. There's so much pollution and emissions going on that the back of my unit, you can smell it, especially in the hot weather. I can't close my sliding door in my 1-bedroom window because our hallways have no windows in them, and there's no vents in our ceilings, which I did not observe when I bought. So we have air problems. And a lot of old people still live in that building in the 1 unit facing the track. If we could consider that as putting signs on both sides to say, people, please put your car in neutral, especially during heavy traffic times. We have enough in front on Green Street. I don't live in the front, thank God. But no, I think that is all concern for people with children here in Bensonville is the pollution and diesel fuel coming out of our freight trains. That is black smoke. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can touch on the noise real quick. We've been getting a lot of complaints over at Village Hall. Because Metra is under construction, that station, while the village did achieve a quiet zone for that area, any construction along the rail line negates that quiet zone, so the trains have to blow their horns. Once the construction of the Metro station is done, we'll go back to the quiet zone. So there has been increased noise. You're absolutely correct with that. But there is end in sight once that project's done. Okay? Thank you.
Do we have any other public comment?
Oh, no.
This will conclude our public comment then. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the July 18th, 2017 board meeting?
You have a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any modifications to the minutes? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries and the minutes are approved. The next item of business is to approve the warrant for August 8th, 2017 in the amount of $2,117,604.87. Is there a motion to approve this warrant?
You have a motion?
Is there a second on the motion?
Second.
Is there any discussion about the warrant? Can I have the roll call, please?
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Panicola?
Yes.
That's 5. Motion carries.
Motion carries, the warrant is approved. The consent agenda consists of one item today. It's a resolution granting the advice and consent of the Village Board of Trustees to the Village President's appointment of Village Clerk Nancy Quinn to the Village of Bensonville's Youth Coalition. Is there a motion to approve the resolution on the consent agenda? Is
Yes.
there a second?
Second?
Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Panicola?
Yes.
That's 5.
The motion carries and the item on the consent agenda is approved. Congratulations there, Nance.
Thank you.
Reports of village departments, we have nothing from administration, nothing from community and economic development, nothing from finance. The police has one, it's a resolution authorizing the village president to execute an intergovernmental agreement between the village and the county of DuPage to participate in the DuPage Judicial Information System.
I'll hand this one off to Chief Cosman to explain. It's rather significant for the future of the department.
Mr. President, members of the board, last year, the village board approved a letter of intent for joining with the other communities in DuPage County to start a records management system for the police and fire departments. work has been going on with that program. There is a CAD system that's through with the consolidated dispatch centers in town. But because of the way the law is written, they cannot pay for the records management system. That has to be paid for by the villages or the participants. And so they went with the IGA, intergovernmental agreement with DuPage County for a 7-year period for having the records management system, the actual capital, the servers, everything that would go with it, plus the personnel to operate that system for the county. And this system should be, it's designed to go from the initial stop by the police through probation for this DuPage judicial system. So it's an all-inclusive system. It'll streamline the processing of police reports going to the state's attorney's office and the courts and to the defense attorneys. And the county expects it to be very beneficial for them in that processing. And so with all the communities being in the same system, there's a share cost, the sharing of the costs involved with this. And right now, the IGA has come back to the villages as the participants, and they're looking to get approval by the board to join the system.
Over a 7-year period, this will cost the village a total of $329,710, so it is rather significant. The alternatives, and everyone always asks that, is basically go it alone and not join the system. A few of the larger communities that straddle multiple counties have done that. As far as communities our size, almost everyone in DuPage, I don't know the exact numbers, but this is truly a county-wide initiative. We did have legal review the IGA. We had them review actually several times. Some of our comments were incorporated, and I really appreciate Mr. Montana's time in doing so. And we find this fit to be approved tonight.
Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion on this? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Panicola?
Yes.
That's 5.
Public Works, the motion carries and the resolution is approved. Public Works has no report, either does Recreation, so we'll move on to the President's remarks. I guess the one remark I have is what we have up and coming. We're going to start a new segment, I guess we'd call it Coffee with the President and the Village Trustees. So our first one's going to be at Mohawk Park, Saturday, August 19th, starting at 9 a.m., so come and meet us out there. We'll have coffee and some juice and things like that for the kids if you want to bring them out. Tell us your concerns, tell us your comments, questions. We're going to start this. It's fresh for us to do, so I'm eager to get out there because all the residents say, well, you only come around every 2 years. So I want to make sure that we're out there more. It's kind of what we decided we wanted to do coming up here, and this is a good way to do it. We're looking at about 5, I think, this year. We're going to spread them out. So look for us on Facebook, social media, web pages, door to door.
Everywhere we go, the week before, around Monday, we'll put a sign out saying this location, we'll have coffee with the president and the board. So keep your eyes peeled for those. We'll do some flyers when we can. It's very casual. The mayor wanted something where it's just conversational in tone. We agree that this sit at the dais and talk to the cameras and talk to the audience probably is the most conducive for being responsive to our residents. So it's a great way to kind of break down some barriers.
So I'm excited for that. I have no other remarks. We have a couple things coming up, right? Be Well's coming up soon.
Yep, I'll throw those in my manager's report.
Okay.
Done.
I don't want to take your thunder. So
Please,
why don't we move right to the village
Pretty
manager's
excited for
report?
it. Yeah, first off, I want to just draw everyone's attention to the new website. It's up behind us. I don't think we've had it at a board meeting yet. Anthony has worked his team to the core, and it's beautiful. It's also, check it out on your mobile phone or your iPad. It's designed to work just almost seamlessly with your computer and iPad and stuff. So we put a lot of time and effort into this, and we appreciate everyone's feedback. And if you find any broken links, let us know. They're out there. A warning to most of our residents, those storms that came through a couple weeks ago, we've been getting a lot of calls about people who were inundated with the storm chaser contractors. People who said, hey, they show up in your driveway, hey, notice storm damage, sign this contract. It's pretty rampant. The rule of thumb is if someone shows up in your driveway and says that storm damage was done to your property and you didn't call them, just tell them to have a nice day and be on your way. Try to use only reputable contractors that you know. It can save you money in the long run. For the O'Hare update, I know Ann's always pushing me to give some updates on this. We are in the midst of Fly Quiet Test 3. This is the final test version of the nighttime Fly Quiet plan. This week we're getting hammered. That we expected that. The plan rotates between parallel runways, which impact Bensenville, and diagonals, which still impact Bensenville, but not to as great an extent. So every week we're going to alternate back and forth. So this week's rough. Next week should be better. We're keeping a close eye on it. Residents' feedback is really appreciated. There's a survey online that the Chicago Department of Aviation will give us a report on when it's all done. Tomorrow's Music at the Park. Kashmir will be here, so they're Led Zeppelin cover band. We've been pretty well attended at the ones that we have not had to cancel. Weather looks good for tomorrow, so we expect a big crowd. This Friday, August 11th, Congressman Quigley's office will be hosting constituent service hours here at the Village of Bensenville Village Hall from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So if you have any questions regarding federal benefits, Social Security, veterans benefits, they're the guys to talk to. So we're going to try to reach out to more of our federal legislators, bring them in-house, and get those benefits and services to our residents whenever possible. And finally, like you said, Mayor, Be Well Bensenville Walkathon's coming up September 16th. So mark your calendars. There'll be more and more details on our website, and as we get closer, we'll get more and more. So we'll start here at Village Hall.
Real quick, I know the question on the website for the noise is why can't I click all the times that are offered here on the website?
Yeah. The question is worded in a way that says, is it most detrimental to you? So, for me, when I hear a train go by at 4 in the morning, that's more detrimental than when it goes by at noon. It's still annoying no matter what. So same thing with aircraft noise. Whenever your honey pot for sleep is, that's probably going to be the one that we want you to check.
Yeah, because you can only check one.
You can only check one. Yes, we understand. We did not write that. That was the Chicago Department of Aviation. So we'll give that feedback back, but we can't change it right in the midstream.
Okay.
That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Village Attorney's report.
Mayor, members of the Board of Trustee, before you is a resolution authorizing settlement of various tax rate objections. Tax rate objections are typically filed by individual property owners and consolidated for court proceedings. A wide range of objections are typically filed against the levies of multiple taxing districts, including the village. Several taxpayers claim the village had an excess accumulation of funds in some of its levies. The village was able to demonstrate it did not, and multiple objections were subsequently withdrawn by the plaintiffs. However, to avoid further unnecessary litigation and court costs, the parties have decided to settle one claim while the objectors agreed to withdraw all other claims against the village. I ask the board now to approve the resolution and the settlement contained in the resolution.
Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Can I have the roll call, please?
Trustee Carmona? Yes. Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Panicola?
Yes.
That's 5.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Unfinished business, is there any unfinished business to come before the board tonight? None? How about new business? Is there any new business to come before the board tonight? Is there need for executive session?
My office does not.
Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.